Some book publishers are now hiring sensitivity readers to check through an author's work before publishing. They're brought on board to try and catch content in books that could be perceived as offensive.
Fiction, another frontier in the culture wars. What's playing out within publishing set to affect what ends up on bookshelves near you.
Not Sense and Sensibility, but common sense pitted against sensitivity. Take Roald Dahl, for instance. When plans emerged to publish re-edited versions of some of his classics, removing words like fat and ugly, it caused uproar, with the likes of Sir Salman Rushdie saying it was censorship.
A sensitivity reader, despite the name, is not looking for offence, we're looking for harm.
Increasingly these days, publishers now employ experts like Helen Gold.
People who do not experience oppression maybe don't understand how important it is not to be reminded of all the atrocities that you and people who share your identity have gone through.
She believes the media's portrayal of sensitivity readers as unqualified outside forces is in part fueling online outrage.
We are more like specialised editors. In the same way that if you're writing a book about a hospital, you might want to go and talk to a doctor about what they do. Say a white author writing about black characters might want to go and talk to a black person about what it's like to be black.
How do authors see it? Harlan Coben has sold over 80 million of his thrillers. Abby Morgan is an award-winning screenwriter and author.
The world is different, and so you have to reflect that. My novels take place in the present day. So my characters will speak now differently than when I wrote a book in 1989 or something like that. They should speak differently. The world is different.
We're trying to revise and look at history and really re-examine the way we've looked at history, for example. We're going to do that with literature. But also it's important, and I think those things exist so that we can name them and expose them and say that was the time when those things were written, and that's not the way we would choose to write now, but that's what was acceptable or written in the way it was in that time. And so for me it's a real balance.
In reality, modifying what's written with sensitivity is, of course, likely to be less about publishers riding a wave of political correctness and more practically about sales, ensuring books have a longer shelf life, that what's written stays relevant. Katie Spencer, Sky News.